Hey, what's up everybody? This is Mark from Northwest Bourbon. Thank you for joining me. We're going to tackle another video challenge. These are the 5 whiskeys in these 5 categories brought to us by Bad Axe Bourbon. Bobby, Air Force veteran, firefighter, friend of the channel. Love Bobby. I'm going to put the video link in the video description. So he set forth a new challenge from his wife that we are going to take on. Let's see what the categories are. Cheers.
Woo! All right. So what we have here is Mrs. Bad Axe's Pours Challenge. Her idea. I thought it was a great idea. We're doing it. We got the pour, the baller pour, the proud pour, illegal pour, and the private pour. Right? Those are the 5 categories.
And I've also seen the bakers do this challenge, and I'm going to put the link to their video in the description as well.
We love a good challenge, and we love a good list video. So you get both today.
All right, so for the pour, I like that category. It's a lot of fun. What is a low budget bottle that is a constant go-to for you? I'm gonna go Evan Williams Bottled in Bond because I can always get this for under $20 a bottle, and I think it is a really solid pour for a sub $20 bottle. I always have a bottle of this on my bar, and so this is my pour. All right, so the next category is your baller pour. What are you pouring that makes you feel like a baller? And no question about it, this Parker's Heritage Double Barrel, when I pour this, I feel grateful. I feel lucky to have this bottle because I got this bottle at MSRP and I see it all the time online for $500 up to $1,000. And so this is my baller pour. Every time I pour this Parker's Heritage, I feel extremely fortunate and just like a baller. Now the next category is your proud pour. What are you proud to own? Well, the one I'm proud to own is this Obtainium pick that is bottle 1 of 1. How many times have you guys seen a bottle that says 1 of 1 on the label? This is the only one I've ever seen. I won it in a raffle. Canadian whiskey pick. It is 27 years old, 78.4%. That's 156.8 proof of 27-year-old whiskey finished in a port barrel, and it's absolutely delicious. When I got it, I wanted to share it with all my friends. So Marvin, Tully, Wanderberg, Lee, Sean, Joe, all those guys, they all got samples of it. But now that I've given out all those samples, there's very little left in this bottle. And so this is kind of reaching the private pour category to where I'm like, I don't want to share anymore because it's going to be out soon and it's really special to me. And so this is definitely my proud pour. All right, the next category is the illegal pour. So you got to do a little bit of telling on yourself that before you turned legal age of drinking, what were you drinking? And a lot of us experimented with different types of beers, malt liquors, wine coolers, Jose Cuervo, Malibu rum, Goldschlager, all kinds of nonsense that you tried when you were really young. But the one that stands out to me is old Jack Daniel's number 7. I remember a few nights in particularly where me and some of my high school buddies just had a great night together sipping on some Jack. And so Jack number 7 is definitely my illegal pour. Now the 5th and final category is your private pour. The pour that when someone comes over, you're not sharing it with them. Now what Bobby said in the video is that you can also take it as the pour that you're not proud to admit to people that you enjoy. But when it comes to me and my bar, anything that's out here that I'm drinking, I don't mind admitting that I'm drinking. And so for this category, I'm only going towards what I'm probably not going to share with other people. And I'll tell you why. So there's this Maker's Private Select called Blueberry Yum Yum, which out of all the private selects that I've ever had from Makers, which I've had a couple, the Blueberry Yum Yum is absolutely my favorite because that high proof wheater that gives that bready note, but it has a lot of good dark fruits in it. So that name certainly does give you the power of suggestion that it kind of has a blueberry muffin note in it, which I've not seen replicated in any other makers since this one. I got 2 of them, and I'm going pretty low on my second bottle, so when this one's done, it is done. And so this is probably not one that I'm going to share with other people. This is getting to the special occasion pour for me over here. So I want to thank Bad Axe Bobby and his wife for putting this challenge out. Also thanks to Baker Drinks to taking the challenge themselves. And I want to challenge Tully the Simone Barkeep, Marvin over at Whiskey Wine 101, and the Shelf Turds over at thewhiskeychannel.com to also jump in on this challenge and see what bottles you have in your collections that fit in these categories for you. But that was a fun list. Thanks, guys. Earn, protect, enjoy. Cheers.